CinePals.
You know, when they announced the Borderlands movie adaptation, I was excited initially. I was like, that's so random. I had no idea that was coming. Who would have thought? A Borderlands movie. Why would they do that? That's so... Okay, let's see where that goes. And then they did the cast announcement, which is always, like, difficult for me. It was difficult for me with the Mario Brothers cartoon film. With this, you know, we've known for a minute Cate Blanchett as Lilith, Kevin Hart as Roland, and Jamie Lee Curtis as I don't have too many feelings about Patricia Tannis. Honestly, I played Borderlands 2 way more than any of the Borderlands games. I beat 1 and 2. I haven't beaten 3 or pre-sequel. Roland is it seems like we all collectively agree, like, that's just weird. Cate Blanchett is the one I'm head-scratching the most over. But, you know, I try to hold reservation until... You know, immediately off the 10-second tease that we got the other day, a lot of people were like, Cate Blanchett's great, but why? But I'm here to check it out. What's going on, everybody? I am Jabby Kaway, and we are watching the Borderlands 2024 official trailer starring Cate Blanchett, Kevin Hart, and Jack Black. Jack Black is also another one that I'm like, what? Why didn't you just get the dude? Disney knew to use James Earl Jones again for Mufasa. It's a voice, dude. Like, come on. Like, you can't replace Claptrap's voice with Jack Black. It's one thing to make him Bowser. That can work. But Claptrap? I'm not going to start this off with bitching. I'm going to start this off with enthusiasm. Video game adaptations have been better as of late. Just a real quick thing. This comment. Personal Pariah says, Kevin Hart is such a great fit for playing Kevin Hart. That's the most accurate comment to start the day off with. So here we go.
Would you look at that? A ladder! Unfortunately, my design doesn't facilitate this type of...
Well, destiny awaits.
Legend has it that there's this massive treasure hidden in some secret vault. And if you go hunting for it, you'd better take any help you can get. Because it's on the weirdest, most dangerous dumpster fire of a world in the universe.
God, I hate this planet.
What is that?
Okay, I just need a second. So the music, if this wasn't Borderlands, this would actually work quite effectively for me. But the fact is, like, if you play any Borderlands game, yes, there's a comedy to it, but there's also like this kind of darker element to it in the music that it's using to, you know what I mean? Ain't No Rest for the Wicked. I think that's the song they use for Borderlands 2. That's a great pick. It sets the mood just right. There's a coolness to it, there's a darkness to it, but there's also like a humor and a levity to it at the same time. They picked songs for you in the game that were great. Just use that. Blind enthusiasm. Cate Blanchett's awesome for this.
Smell.
Piss wash color.
Ew.
Put the window up.
I don't want to. Roll the window.
It's Pete. It's Pete. Why do you think it's called piss wash? How did I get the name?
It's in my mouth.
Do you know how many people have died looking for this vault?
We have something they don't, baby girl.
Okay, what?
Major issues. Time to make it rain with your body parts.
What did I tell you?
Minimal explosions.
I said no explosions.
I needed a gun.
So you asked for it. What's happening right now?
I'm expelling the excess lead. I can't go if you're looking at me. Oops, actually scrap that. can. I really can. Actually, it's helping.
Are we really ready for this to finish?
Keep looking at me. Oh.
So what they're aiming for here is something between Guardians of the Galaxy and Jumanji for grown-ups. Lilith's costume looks good. The world itself looks good. The bad guys, like all of the enemies that they go up against, their costumes and stuff looks good. The vehicles, like they faithfully recreated that. All the visual effects looks really nice. The thing that scares me more than anything is that the way the trailer is put together feels a little bit like Suicide Squad-ish. That's the thing that scares me the most. It's just like the way the letters jump out at you and the colors. It feels like somewhere between the first Suicide Squad trailer and something James Gunn might try to do. Jack Black is doing his best to imitate the character of Claptrap. That's the part that is actually the least offensive for me. I would still prefer Claptrap's original voice because it's so iconic and it works and it's perfect. Like, why change it? You have to sell the movie, right? You have to put big names in there, and I guess Jack Black is a great name to put there to help sell. It's one of those things that one of those themes we've dealt with over the years where it's like, okay, so the game does phenomenal. You sort of forget the gamers in the process of making the film adaptation so that it can appeal to people who aren't familiar with this. It's a very strange model, but they keep doing it a lot for some odd reason. It might have been a minute since I've played Borderlands, but I don't remember a psycho ever being on your side. Is that a thing in the game? Not that it matters. Like, the movie can do whatever it wants, I suppose, and change things as it sees fit. The psycho is such an iconic look. I guess it just makes sense to try to integrate that as part of like one of the protagonists. That works. I'm not too mad at that. Kevin Hart is like very, I get it. Okay, so because like with all the success of Jumanji, this is like a Jumanji for grown-ups. That's what this is. Casting Kevin Hart makes sense. But from the angle of being faithful to the game, you want to cast someone who embodies that character more. They also discarded Brick the Berserker. I only played as the Sirens whenever I played Borderlands, or as Claptrap. Brick the Berserker, like, I don't know, that seemed like a missed opportunity. Why wouldn't you bring him into the first Borderlands movie? And Tiny Tina, I don't think was introduced until Borderlands 2. But anyway, that doesn't matter. The movies do it all the time where they start merging stuff. I'm not offended by Tiny Tina. Cate Blanchett is the one where I'm like, why would you do that? I just don't get it. Okay, I'm just gonna be real with you. She just feels more like a mother in this outfit, in this role. I don't generally like think of Cate Blanchett as a motherly kind of character when I watch her in movies. So it's just weird that like she shows up here and it feels like that's a mom who's got an estranged relationship with her kids. It's almost like an SNL sketch of Borderlands. Like if Borderlands had a better movie, and then SNL was like, "Yo, let's do and then this is it. This is the SNL version of Borderlands." This should have been a TV show. Like they should have done this like Fallout. This should not have been a movie. Like there's so much to cover in Borderlands. So yeah, all right, y'all. Hopefully you had a good time watching Claptrap take a poop, and that's it for now. I'm Jappy Kaway. Y'all have a good one. Peace out.